going on YouTube? It is your boy Panda back here with another video. Now, before we get into today's video, like, comment. Comments really do help push out the YouTube algorithm, because Watch Dogs Legion is the series that's currently on the channel, but I can bring more. I am planning on playing Subnautica and a few other games in the future, so just let me know. And without further ado, I'll see you on the video. Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Panda back here with another video, and in today's video we are going to be infiltrating the White Tower. So let's get into that.
If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform.
Don't forget the uniform. Could be famous last words. Okay, some operatives have uniform access to certain restricted areas. To gain access, activate the uniform on the ability wheel, hold up. When used, restricted area appears on the minimap and movement will be slowed. Guards may begin suspicious if you perform getting close to guards or running.
Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
Okay, well this might be a slower kind of guzzlement. We're gonna try to do this as seamless as possible. Highly doubt that it'll be easy though.
I cannot wait for Friday, mate. Simmons, do you know him? Anyway, no matter. He's the one who organised our team building activity. He's rounded up a few of the prisoners they brought in a little while ago. The ones who didn't have any relatives. He figures he'll make for an easier time when we declare them missing. Right, so the fun part. He's going to release them into an open field while we get our shots in. I'll bet you a pint I can get rid of 10 before you. You're on, you slimy bastard.
How do I want to go about doing this, though?
Who would send me this? Have a blessed life.
Open the door. And we're in.
A word of caution now we're inside. Any disturbance in here and Nigel Cass will surely cancel his meeting. Avoid being detected by your former colleagues or this operation is a bust.
Nigel won't have anything important on this floor.
You know much more about Cass than I do.
Yeah, I was Albion too, if you hadn't twigged to that. Me and Cass were close once. Looked up to him.
Huh.
He was bigger than life, fam. Literally a tech genius. And I was just a gearhead kid. I wanted to be like him. That's why I joined up.
Seriously?
Didn't find out he was a murderous prick until later.
You don't think it's going to make certain aspects of our job redundant, do you?
Not a chance. Director Cass takes care of his own. You know that.
So can you tell me a little bit more about how the retrofits are going?
Fair point.
Everything is proceeding on schedule, and Mr. Cass is as determined as ever to make the White Tower as safe as possible from terrorist attacks. I believe he has ensured that every security measure.
Walk past him, no problem.
Their damn boots before coming in.
Good day, mate.
I haven't got enough to do. Dealing with construction.
Their dealers, terrorists, drug lords,
don't see me.
Safer, right? Help us. Can't tell you number of times I've seen dodgy bloke leg it on account of seeing a drone.
You rather end up in the gutter minus your dosh? Think not.
I heard someone saying DedSec was back. They better not be. Just about
Yeah, we're back better than ever, you heard?
This door clearly requires a security pass.
Fantastic.
Use one of the nearby computers to create your forgery.
Be careful. You don't want to know what Nigel does with trespassers.
I swear we're all just gonna drop dead one day. Go for walks, do the dishes. You been up there lately?
There are some parts of the city that need a good working wall with some heavy boots. You understand?
Yeah, I know what you mean. But there's always an element. I went on a bit of a shopping spree.
Sure, but I thought you'd taken care of them, you know.
You mean DedSec? I've heard some talk on the street that they may be back in operation.
You don't see nothing.
Well, if they are out there,
It'll take some time for the forgery to be ready. To keep you occupied, I dragged up still images and a recording from an internal investigation into Cass Senior's death.
I want to see it.
Internal Psych Assessment AS001 Subject Cass Nigel. Mr. Cass experienced a deeply traumatic event when he witnessed the murder of his father, Gareth Cass, CEO of Albion. He began exhibiting symptoms soon after what he frequently described as the random event. Mr. Cass's initial symptoms included insomnia, paranoia, distorted blame, and recurring flashbacks. However, he appears to have channeled his anger and self-described powerlessness into his work to ensure that Albion become, quote, a mechanism for preventing unpredictable violence. It seems somewhat of a mania, edging on psychosis. For me, this raises concerns about Mr. Cass's fitness to run a multinational security company, but I cannot, at this time, make any recommendation beyond continued monitoring, especially considering that I have been asked to close this file.
Well, shit. Cass really isn't right in the head, and they're trusting him with the security of London.
Yeah, well, Nigel's never close to anyone but his dad. And me, I guess. Never had much faith in people, really.
Well, the pass is ready, but rough. If this resistance thing doesn't work out, I doubt you'll make a living as a document forger. Let's give it a go anyway. Nigel Cass awaits.
Roger that. Yeah, a lot lies on this. It's kind of gonna need to be as seamless as possible, or the whole operation is going to be a fluke.
How's it going? Seems a bit tense.
When we're in.
How are you getting on with those metrics? The deadline is coming up quickly. It wouldn't do to miss it. He's presenting to the stakeholders right now.
I know. But if I mess this up,
Oh my God.
the whole project is delayed. I don't know how long.
Don't even joke about that.
And we got up.
Welcome to Project Themis.
Our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively. Without your support, I couldn't stand here and tell you, I promise you, that with the launch of Project Themis, London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Mr. Cass, I was hoping you'd called us all in here today to discuss the ethical issues.
No, it's all right. The Commissioner cares, as we all do. I admire his passion and his dedication. Let's talk ethics.
Well, for one, Themis goes far beyond Albion's mandate. We really should have more government consultation.
I see. Delay the launch so that we can debate and assess the details.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must. It's the human element that got us into this. No more debate, delay, indecision. Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize Themis. Now, will our friends at NOTIS be ready? You are the cornerstone of the project after all. Do you need to consult any outside parties?
No. We'll be ready.
And just in time. Criminals running our streets, illegals threatening our families, the police commissioner himself, assassinated by terrorists. Decisiveness is hard, but here's the best part. Once this decision is made, no more will be required of you.
Attention, a building-wide security sweep has been initiated due to document breach.
I warned you about that forgery. Your uniform will help. Don't let them get a close look at you.
How do I get out, Bagley?
The catacombs, fam.
Well, that is not exactly what I need. It's a dead-end virgin.
Just that easy.
Is that the new hire?
Stop doing that.
That's all. Yo, listen. Keep it tough.
We're out of here. Gone.
Saw Nigel in action in there, didn't you? That can be very, persuasive.
Fuck. He's crazed. And anything coming out of that brain case will be crazed, including this Themis project. Damn.
Gotta go. Just gonna pick up everything we can at this point. Where the heck am I? Isn't that where I just came from? It is. Go this way.
Damn it! Think we lost
this place. Ah, I see. Wait, no.
Fuck's sake! I don't like this. I really don't.
Picked up the text. Alright, well, if I have to go down, down I go. Go this way, looking left and right, making sure that we don't miss anything.
What was that?
You want me to swim?
Fucking hell. Albion's top secret project is an automated killing machine. And it looks like Cass is almost ready to launch. We have to get Themis out of his hands.
I'll prepare a briefing. Will we see you there, Hamish?
Pretty face, not risking, remember? But patch me in. You and me got some scheming to do, Bagley.
Yeah, we've got to take down Themis. We like it's already bad enough with what Cass is doing, but like to put it into perspective, that is horrible. I mean horrible, like it comes to a point where it's like, do we actually know how catastrophic it is? I suppose at some point we will. I mean, they talk, like they can have talks about how bad, like how much of a machine it is, but like that's hard to fathom, like how crazy that actually is. Also, I just want to say that I apologize for missing this weekend, but I hope everybody had a good Friday and a happy Easter, and I hope that everything went well. But I will catch you when we are at the briefing.
Here's what we know about Nigel Cass. He's rolling out something called Project Themis. The lack of information on its own is worrisome, but what little we do know is Cass wishes to remove the human element from law enforcement.
We also know he's partnered with Titus, which is never good. Titus does other work with Albion. Nasty shit like autonomous weapons, human targeting algorithms.
So Titus is our best lead to fill in the blanks on the secret project, but their security is notoriously difficult to crack. So Hamish has proposed an intriguing solution.
Albion's been working on a new microdrone, something my contact told me about. That shit's not even in production yet, but if we get the plans, we can manufacture our own.
To bypass Titus security.
Exactly. They're weird as fuck. Supposed to do maintenance on Albion's other drones, but the smallness of them means they can slip into places nothing else can.
Well, there we have it. Our next step is to infiltrate the Albion drone manufacturing lab and get our hands on schematics.
And then you lot will have a fun little gadget to break in the Titus. Love it. I'll shoot you the location. Be careful. Albion doesn't like to share his toys.
Well, that's going to do it for today's episode. I know it's not as long as the other ones, but I'm just trying to see something. But if y'all did enjoy this video, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, comment. It really helps push the YouTube algorithm, helps push the video out to the YouTube algorithm. So I would much appreciate it. But until next time, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.